Yeah, as far as the producing side of things goes, I've been using Ableton, yeah, quite specifically, and yeah, I find the workflow in it's just amazing, really easy to use. I originally used Logic, and then I had a pretty full-on accident, broke my neck, and in that time when I was recovering, I was like, what am I going to do? I had like a neck brace on, so I was just sit down and write, and my Logic key ran out. So I was like, but I had Ableton on my computer, so I thought, oh, this would probably be a good chance to learn it. Yeah. And it was just like, man, this is so sick. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to do everything twice with Logic, you know? Yeah. But no diss to Logic, it sounds great, but yeah, so Ableton was just like, man, this is the spirit. And then, so since then, figured it out myself and, you know, realized how powerful and how intuitive it is, and have sort of since passed on whatever knowledge I've got. Yeah, coming from drums, I started playing drums when I was about 8 years old, and I think it was naturally something in me that I wanted to be able to feel that pulse and, you know, be able to recreate that. So first through scratching, you know, when I first figured that out, so it was all adapting the rudiments, you know, the stuff, the hand patterns, left, right, left, left, and all the kick, you know, foot, hand patterns to scratch first. So forward, backwards was like left, right. And then to producing, and I was like, I'm gonna try to figure out. As soon as I heard hip hop, I was like, man, that's that shit, you know, with the kick snare the way it was. It just made me just like, oh, I've gotta recreate that sound, you know. It gave me that feeling, you know. So that's what I feel when I get back in behind the computer. I just want to tap it in so it sounds that way. It makes me feel that same way, hopefully, you know. When it comes down to, I guess, me and my taste, I was, you know, I always, like I said, started hip-hop first, got me really excited, and then I started to go out to clubs and hearing, you know, jungle and, you know, I guess dance music, but that early incarnation of rave and jungle, especially jungle because of the drums in it, and that's when I first went, whoa, the bass lines and the drums put together, you know, and I thought, well, I wanted to try to do something like that at a hip-hop tempo, you know, and then I guess naturally I've always gravitated towards those two elements with the big bass lines and, you know, snappy kind of drums, and yeah, the rest is history. That's what I dig. Yeah, I'm starting from 1979, and I'm just gonna go through one track per year. I think I might have to do a few extra tracks in certain years because there's just some absolute gold there, too many tracks to be able to skim past. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. Already I've just been, you know, digging through so many old tracks and remembering so many old tracks. It's like, man, there's heaps of stuff there. Yeah, transferring a lot of vinyl as well. I've done a lot of that. I spent God knows how many years, just even when Serato first came out, that was the first thing, just to track everything off. And these days a lot of it's out there anyway, but a lot of the hard work's been done. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. Yeah, man, I was blessed to be able to attend the 08 Red Bull Academy over in Barcelona. That was just mind-blowing. And yeah, I got to meet some amazing cats over there and work with some, you know, really talented people. And it was just one of those things. It was the beginning of, you know, what the possibilities from, you know, worldwide exist, and just seeing how everyone from these countries that I didn't even really know coming along and just doing their thing. I was like, man, this is happening everywhere, you know? This is exactly how I feel in Australia, you know, as big as Australia is. And so it's just, you know, a beautiful means to kind of communicate, and we've all stayed in touch, all of the participants, and since obviously quite a few years have passed since then, and so I've sort of helped and worked, done some Red Bull gigs, and yeah, it's been brilliant, man.